morning to be part of this great milestone. We couldn't be any more prouder to be standing before you, having this activity where we are able to set aside any political affiliation, sexual orientation, gender identity, or expression. Because all of us this morning are here under one banner and identity. We are but one proud Filipinos with one shared idea, our love for the Philippines. While we all know that the road here to inclusivity and eradication of discrimination, not only within the tourism industry and in our country, but elsewhere in the world, is still a long journey. And yet, we also know that discriminations still prevail. We, in the Department of Tourism, headed by no less than our Secretary Cristina Frasco, celebrate the amazing transformations that we have had and the small wins and the many more promising projects and programs that she has lined up under the directive of the President to make sure that the country will not only become a tourism powerhouse in Asia, but one that is inclusive as well as sustainable. While we have so many things to do, our never-ending quest to ensure that the words pride and acceptance, which we utter here this morning, will ring true to every Filipino in the days to come. This first Tourism Pride Summit would not have sprung out of the drawing board if not because of the support, the advocacy, and the leadership of our Tourism Secretary Cristina. Because she has pushed us to this day to realize our summit, we are here today, weaving an inclusive Philippine tourism industry. Today's event will prove that however daunting our work may be, we stand with so much pride and hope to make sure that we will have a diverse, inclusive, and sustainable Philippine tourism industry. And so on behalf of the Department of Tourism and our dear Secretary, we join each and every one of you who make up the kaleidoscope of colors that identify each and every Filipino today as we push forward a tourism industry where no one is left behind and where everyone is embraced for who they are. And so this morning, I have the honor to introduce to you our guest and keynote speaker who have made this summit possible. Prior to being handpicked by no less than the President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., to lead the tourism industry in 2022, she was a multi-awarded local chief executive, a 3-term mayor of the municipality of Liloan, from our beloved province of Cebu, where tourism is an economic driver and where we embrace the rainbow colors of inclusivity, diversity, and non-discrimination. And under her leadership, her town, Liloan, was awarded as a top model of the Philippines, the most resilient municipality in the country. Thus, she was awarded and recognized as a top performing mayor, ranking number 1 among all the mayors of Central Visayas, making her the recipient of the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Regional Award for Excellence in Public Service. As a mayor and leader in her municipality and in Cebu, she has been a staunch advocate and supporter of the LGBTQIA+ community, where Niloan has embraced everybody. She is a lawyer by profession, a graduate of Ateneo Law School, a practicing lawyer before becoming a mayor, where she has represented several firms and cases in Asia, a professor of international law, a very beautiful mother to 4 children, to an equally dashing and handsome husband, Congressman Frasco. She is the youngest member of the cabinet of the Marcos administration, and yet she is consistently among the top performing cabinet officials, where her collaboration and proactive approach to tourism governance has brought us to where the tourism industry is now today. She is determined to carry out the President's vision of transforming the Philippines into a tourism powerhouse in Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, Philippine Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco.
May buntag ng inyong tanan.
Let us all welcome our host, Sam Morales.
Alright, hello and good morning to everybody here. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us for this very special event. Thank you so much to our dancers as well, and to those playing the drums as we were welcomed here in the venue. So thank you so much everybody for really taking the time of your busy schedules to join us for this momentous event. By the way, my name is Sam Morales and I will be your host for this morning. Of course, welcome to the first ever Tourism Pride Summit 2023. How about we give a round of applause to everybody who made this special event possible. Alright, this is a special flagship project spearheaded by Secretary Cristina Frasco of the Department of Tourism, of course under the leadership of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Now, in this momentous gathering, we are going to be in partnership with the Philippine Financial Inter-Industry Pride, which is a leading voice for the LGBTQIA+ inclusivity. First of all, it has the aim to highlight the unique experiences of the LGBTQIA+ community. Second, explore how we can encourage an inclusive atmosphere for all tourists by promoting LGBTQIA+ involvement in tourism. And third, develop a niche market for LGBTQIA+ tourism so that everybody can truly experience the beauty and marvel of our country here in the Philippines. Of course, The Tourism Pride Summit 2023 is also in line with the aims and objectives of the National Tourism Development Plan 2023 to 2028, also crafted by the Department of Tourism, guided by the directives of the Marcos administration. And with that, to formally welcome us on our first ever Tourism Pride Summit, let us all welcome Attorney May Elaine T. Banhan, Undersecretary for Legal and Special Concerns, Chief of Staff, and Chairperson of DOT, Gender and Development Focal Point System.
Our dear Tourism Secretary, Secretary Cristina Frasco, Deputy Speaker, Congressman Duke Frasco, my fellow officials from the Department of Tourism, our speakers, our members from the LGBTQIA+ community, our tourism stakeholders, friends from the media, fellow lovers of the Philippines, kanatong tanan, maayong buntag, good morning, magandang umaga po. Today is such a great time to be gathered under a very colorful banner of inclusivity, diversity.
Now opening their doors to welcome the LGBT sector. I love you. My pride advocates in the PFIP, this couldn't have been possible without you in the forefront. The PFIP is an organization composed of the most respected LGBT people in our country, and I'm very, very happy to be working with you in this summit. Protocols observed, our undersecretaries, assistant secretaries, regional directors, and all those familiar and beautiful faces in this auditorium, good morning or good noon. I am truly honored to be here today to discuss a topic close to my heart: the exploration of travel experiences and distinctive journeys of LGBTQIA+ individuals and how their contribution